Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this day, and we got another nice weather day for you. I'll tell you about that in just a moment. On today's show, we have another great doctor from Hoag. This one is going to be discussing stress reduction and mindfulness. So we'll find out all about that. Also from the Theater Guild, we have a couple co-writers of their upcoming production called Chasing Dreams, a musical. Estella D'Annunzio and Barbara Powell are here. From the Senior Center, we have Shirley Witt. She is here today, and she's brought along Marlene Bridges. And Marlene, of course, is with Village Real Estate. And they're going to talk about what's going on within the Senior Center and also some upcoming events as well. And then today we have on Mayor Carol Moore and also David Cohen. And today, not talking about city business so much, but one specific part of that, and that is a place for paws. That's the dog park that just recently reopened. We're going to talk about that and kind of get an update of what's going on over there. So that should be a lot of fun. As far as meetings go today, well, we got a few. We got GRF has their M&C committee, their maintenance and construction committee, 9:30 in the boardroom. Later on at 2:30, if you live over at the towers, they're having their finance meeting. And then the Garden Villa Rec Room meeting, and that's going to be in the Sycamore Room. So if you're part of you live in the three-story Garden Villa buildings and like to attend that, you certainly can. Now, the weather, really nice. We're going on with, it's actually below normal weather right now as far as the temperatures go, but I just love it. We're going to stay in the low 70s for a couple days. Things are going to then start to warm up a little bit as we go forward on Friday and Saturday, then bump up on Saturday and Sunday and Monday. When we get to Sunday and Monday, I have 78, and we're probably going to be right around there, 78, 80 degrees for about 2 or 3 days. It's going to bump back up, and believe it or not, that's more normal conditions for October. You would think it's in the low 70s, but we're really about 3 to 4 degrees below normal, below average. I'm liking it. We're getting the fog coming in, and then it goes away to a nice afternoon, then it kind of drifts back in. It's just lovely. I really like this weather a lot. It's just very pleasant. Looking around Orange County and beyond, we are going to see really nice temperatures, and just again, we're seeing nice fall temperatures and below normal a bit, but very beautiful out when we get to the afternoon. The beach is about 68 today, averaging, not much at all. The rest of the county, low to mid 70s. Big Bear, look at that, going down to 30 degrees, going below freezing tonight up there, only getting it to about 56. And Palm Springs, 85. So the marine layer, by the way, tomorrow might be thick enough. We'll get a little drizzle out of it. Not rain at all, just a thick marine layer. And I'm just telling you that. So overnight tonight, if you have something out in the patio, you don't want to get damp, you might want to cover it up. All right, we'll be back in just a moment. Hey Laguna Woods, it's Ken.
And Lisa.
Did you miss an episode of This Day? Not to worry. Head over to youtube.com and search Village Television.
Here you can find each episode of This Day and other community programs such as Good Day OC, Discovering Laguna Woods, and much more.
Just click the red subscribe button, then click the bell to be emailed every time we upload a video.
Don't miss out.
And subscribe today.
Exciting, elegant, and coming soon. Your on-screen guide is going HD, the same functionality, a sleek new design, and easier to use features. Automatically tunes to the highest resolution, and menus, icons, and logos with modern colors and crisp text.
When I was first diagnosed, they gave me about 2 years to live.
After they took it out, they did some additional tests, and it found out that yes, it was a cancerous tumor.
I had an aorta dissection, and that triggered a stroke on top of it.
I've been in treatment a little over 2 years. They saved my life.
If I hadn't been pregnant, they would not have found that mess. If it hadn't been for Ben, I might not be here.
It was amazing that he has knowledge to do what he has to do to save me.
Welcome back. Today we have a Hogue representative who is Anusha Wijayakumar, and she is with Hogue and discussing stress reduction with us today.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
You're welcome. Well, okay, so we do talk a lot about stress reduction and mindfulness with lots of different areas in our life. What are some things, why is it so important for us to have stress reduction?
That's such a great question, and I'm often asked that actually, just about why we should adopt a meditation or mindfulness practice. And to me, it's very simple. Most of the time, we're either thinking about the past or we're worrying about the future. And very rarely are we actually in the present moment, which is basically what mindfulness is all about, right? And if we kind of just take a look at your own mind, you'll often find that you're paying attention to the task at hand, but very often the mind tends to wander, which is the nature of the mind, right?
Right.
So we're thinking about the past or we're worrying about the future, and often we tend to project negatively into the future.
Okay,
right?
Okay, right.
And so mindfulness and meditation is scientifically proven to help regenerate our brains, to enable us to improve our concentration, to sleep better, and just honestly to lead happier and healthier lives.
So what are some of the things that they have done over the past? Do they have focus groups? I mean, how do they actually test that?
That's another great question. So neuroscience in the past 20 years has actually proven the correlation between meditation and mindfulness as a way to regenerate our brains and our minds through studying the brain, through MRI scans, etc. So they actually have proven the kind of ancient wisdom of these practices.
So in sports, I know it's really important for people to have, be in the zone, right,
Yeah.
for sports. Although I would imagine that many things probably weigh on people's minds, like, oh, I'm thinking about what I need to do after the, after my match or whatever it might be. What do you suggest people do with that?
Athletes, corporations, so many people are bringing mindfulness into their company programs.
Okay.
And athletes are a great example because they have to be in the zone. Right, so how are they able to alleviate the distractions from the mind? And it's very simple, through their breath. So that is actually how you practice meditation and mindfulness. Through bringing your conscious awareness to your breath, right, to kind of get in that zone.
Right, right. And then let's talk about maybe some people who aren't athletic, but often maybe sulk, or they maybe watch politics all day or watch TV all day, and they're like, oh my gosh, the world's coming to an end, right?
Yeah.
So what would you say to those folks, and what are some things that they can do to help reduce the stress?
And I'm often asked that by patients and clients, and to me, meditation, the journey of meditation is the journey within. So really think about it as the involution, right? The inward evolution. And it basically enables us to kind of think, what do we have control over, right? And so to focus on that, there are a lot of things that are out of our control. So to obviously impact and affect change where you can through your practice, but then to release and let go of things that you have no control over. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you're able to find peace with whatever situation that you are in, right? Externally and internally. And a lot of the time, what causes us so much distress is our inner dialogue, right? That constant mental chatter that we just simply can't turn off. So how do we do that?
Right.
Through meditation and mindfulness, and through bringing your awareness to your breath. And it can be as simple as taking 3 inhales and 3 exhales. Right,
that does seem simple.
Right, exactly. It's all about accessibility to me. So take a deep inhale through the nose and a deep exhale through the mouth or the nose, and just do that 3 times any moment that you're feeling stressed or anxious.
Oh, that's simple.
That's simple.
That seems super easy,
right?
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can start with that.
Start with that.
And then how many times a day should you do that?
As many times as you need to. I'm a firm proponent of we all have 5 minutes. That's my favorite strap line. I say it all the time because we spend 5 minutes doing nonsense, right? So if you're to think, I'm going to spend 5 minutes in the morning bringing my attention to my breath, perhaps beginning with 3 deep inhales and 3 deep exhales, and then sitting in silence, or perhaps choosing to listen to a guided meditation to kind of set you up for the day ahead, right? Which then in turn enables us to become less reactionary.
Right.
Otherwise, we can often just be like a puppet on strings, right? Reacting to everything and everybody around us without finding that place of internal peace and balance.
Now, I know that stress can cause a variety of different things to happen in the body, but it seems like even buildup of cortisol can be caused by stress. So if you get to a point where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gaining weight, why am I gaining this weight? What do you need to do in that case?
And let me talk a little bit about cortisol, because that's an important point. So when we say that we're feeling stressed, stress has a physiological impact on the body. So when we say that we're feeling stressed, elevated levels of cortisol are rising in the blood. And one of the key ways that is proven to release those elevated levels of cortisol in our blood is through meditation and mindfulness practices. And if left unresolved, elevated levels of cortisol are leading to hypertension, stroke, high blood pressure, higher cholesterol, lower immune function, weight gain, and the list goes on. And when we take an inhale and we take an exhale, we activate the parasympathetic nervous system response in the body, which is the aspect of the central nervous system that actually calms us.
Wow.
Right? All through the breath.
Right. Again, you come back to the breath.
I'm all about the breath.
So let me ask, so if we're inside, obviously we're in offices and things, so the breath would be a really good thing to do. What are some other things maybe outside? Like, is nature a really important factor?
Nature is key. And again, research is proving that just spending 5 to 10 minutes in nature helps to improve our mood and boost optimism. So that's a really simple thing that you can do. And what I like to do with my mindfulness practice is take it on a walk. So instead of perhaps being on the phone, right? Really focus on your surroundings. So whether it's a 5-minute walk or a 10-minute walk, or even just sitting in nature in a park or by the beach, you're really aware of what's happening around you. Right? And tuning into nature, which heals. Science
and
is
we're not saying the park bench on the corner where there's lots of streets. We're talking about maybe a park.
Exactly, a park. And when we're living in Southern California, right? The weather's fantastic. The beach is close by, park green spaces are close by. So really try to just spend even 5 minutes in nature each day.
All right, so the program that you have at Hogue is one that can reduce stress and teach people how to do that, as well as meditation and mindfulness.
Exactly. We have our Hogue Center for Wellness, which is located just off Sand Canyon in Irvine, which would be the closest location to here. And we offer Tai Chi, meditation, yoga, mindfulness, acupuncture, massage, and the list goes on. So it really is a one-stop wellness shop.
I love it. Thank you so much. It was very nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to be on today.
Thank you for the information.
Thank you.
All right, well, I'm ready to take my 3 breaths, so you guys practice at home. We'll be right back after this. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, wonderful. That was fun.
If you asked me what I wanted to be when I was a child, I would have told you a princess or an astronaut, maybe even a chef. But things change. I may not have become a princess, but I found someone who treated me like one. I may not have become an astronaut, but I still got to see the world. I may not have become a chef, but you would never leave my house hungry. The Emeritus Institute has kept my love of learning alive. Every day is a new adventure, and the Emeritus classes have made it possible to keep living out my dreams. Sign up today and begin your life's next adventure.
I choose to let someone else do the cooking.
I choose to let someone else do the driving.
Choose to experience the good life at Villa Valencia in Laguna Hills. Call or visit us today. I'm Dr. Leif Loberg, and I want to welcome you to our brand new facility here in Laguna Woods. We've been serving the community since 2006, and we're super excited to bring you an awesome team of doctors, Dr. Jackson, Dr. Asaturians, Dr. Vian, myself, here to serve you in our brand new state-of-the-art facility. Call us in the morning and we'll get you in the same day, guaranteed.
It takes a team effort to provide compassionate care. At Health Plus Medical Supply and El Toro Pharmacy, your personal attention is our top priority. We have everything you need, including stair lifts, rollators, knee walkers, wheelchairs, power wheelchairs, scooters, and car lifts. And we provide all maintenance and installation. Health Plus is located inside El Toro Pharmacy, where we provide the same compassion for your pharmacy and drugstore needs. Located in Moulton Plaza.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
Y'all set there? We're going on live. Hi, welcome back. Okay, so today we have Estelle D'Annunzio and Barbara Powell, and they're both going to be talking to us about Chasing Dreams, and they were the co-writers for it. But first, we're going to start with Estelle, who's going to give us a little bit of a friend zone recap from last time.
Yeah, our very own Mary Zolli wrote a show called Friend Zone, right. Which premiered at our meeting last month, and was a very big success. Yeah. It was about two people who are friends, and should they take it to the next level or not? Right. One wants to, one isn't sure about it. And we had over 200 people, 240 people, 90 of whom were guests. Wow. And yeah, we had to put extra chairs. And, nice. She's going to write a sequel now. Right. Well, Mary wrote the first. Well, yes, right. Was it like a one-act play type of thing? It was a one-act play, and they self-directed. Okay. And it was about 30 minutes, I think. Okay. And there were 4 people in the cast. All right. And they really did a great job. Everybody enjoyed, and we had a little Q&A after, so they were able to ask questions, and one of which was, do they ever get together? Oh, so I was going to say, are the questions more about the acting part of it, or were they about the actual story? That too. Okay. Both, you know, questions about directing, questions about writing, and of course, the question of, like, will there be a sequel? Do you ever get together? Oh, so cute. So she's going to do that. She's going to. Well, that's great. So entertaining. And, you know, and it kind of falls along the lines of what she's trying to do with the evolve, you know, and get yourself involved type of thing. So obviously, 200-something people is awesome. Yeah, and she's a wonderful actress. Jeff Sinclair was the male lead, and he's wonderful. And he's in our show. All right. So, yeah. So look for Friend Zone 2. Excellent, excellent. The sequel. Yeah, really. So funny. Okay, and then we have the Chasing Dreams, which we've talked about before. Yes. But now you guys are getting so much closer. It's coming up on the 19th. We're going to keep talking about it. I know. Every time you guys come on. So I know. So give me a background of how it came about and sort of what to expect.
So it's kind of like art imitates life. We were doing auditions, actually, like pre-auditions, trying to figure out what kind of talent we had. Did we want to do a book show? Did we want to try an original project? Right. And after we finished a couple days of pre-auditions, we're like, this reminds us of Chorus Line, 42nd Street. Why don't we create what we've just done on stage and bring all the people who are not in the know about theater kind of behind the scenes a little bit with the process. Okay, now I know we have some photos of some folks from the rehearsals. Okay. So tell me a little bit about like the characters, like some of the characters. I will let Miss I was going to say DeFazio. We go by Laverne and Shirley, so. Because we're silly like that.
Well, I wrote some of the characters based on some of the people I figured would come out for the show.
Okay.
I wrote a character called Rocky Labong, which is being played by Jeff Sinclair.
Okay.
I wrote a character called Eva Maleva, who's a Russian diva, and I had Stephanie Metzler in mind for that one. And I don't want to give everything away, but it's all in a comedic vein with music and dancing. We have ballroom dancers, we have tappers, we have modern type dances, and we have some new people in the cast that we're very thrilled.
Oh, there's Rocky Labong.
Oh, that's him on the left. And then is the one on the right supposed to be
Carol Shallon.
Right, but she's playing.
No, she's a character called Bambi.
Bambi.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know, it's so funny. She looks a little like Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah. No, we do have a Marilyn Monroe look
do?
like with our Entourage girls. But
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. I think I saw you in there too.
Yes.
Did I see you in there?
Yes.
You're in it too, right?
No.
Oh, you're not this time.
I am not
She's
this
the
time.
producer,
Oh,
writer.
behind the scenes. Okay.
Running around. Oh, this is falling through the cracks. Oh, wait.
Well, look at they're showing the dancing. So there's
Yes.
dancing. That's a lot of work.
Well, we have, like she was mentioning, we have different types. We have tap, we have modern, we have tango, we have waltz. I mean, it's just, there's something for everybody.
Right.
Songs go from, Let Yourself Go from the 30s to 24K Magic by Bruno Mars.
Oh, okay.
So we're really trying to appeal to a broad audience.
And how long would the show be?
Oh,
You think
well, that's a good question.
Hour and a half, maybe?
Maybe.
About an hour and a
Okay.
half, yeah.
And an intermission.
Okay.
Yeah.
We also have a young lady who's going to be 95 the day before the show airs.
Okay.
And I wrote a part for her. She's Cha-Cha Rodriguez.
Oh, that's great.
And she's every bit as spicy as that
Oh,
name would
that
imply.
is so fun.
Yeah,
That's
she
great.
lived here, then she moved away to an assisted living and said, oh, these people are too old and boring, and came back.
Oh my gosh.
They're so old. It's like,
You're so-
okay, honey.
And she's
Better than
95.
ever.
Isn't that funny?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You're as young as you think.
Exactly, exactly. And everybody here is so entertaining and
Well, thank
so
you.
involved. I know. We see you a lot, you two.
I know.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. Okay, so then
There
now,
she is. That's
okay, so this
Cha-Cha.
is her, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's Cha-Cha.
So you
Bob
guys
interviewed
had
her.
her on your other show,
Yeah.
and super fun lady,
Oh my goodness.
super fun, and very energetic, like
She
you said.
inspires the rest of the cast. When she gets on stage, everyone literally stops
And smiles.
and
Oh.
just, it's really energizing.
I always
That's
tell her
great.
I want to be like her when I grow up.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely. Okay, so that's going to be on the
4'11"?
What?
You want to be 4'11"?
Oh, yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah.
that would be
No, we don't
interesting.
want to shrink. So, all right, so that's going to be on Friday, October 19th at 7 p.m., Saturday the 20th at 7, and then Sunday the 21st at 2 p.m.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
And tickets are $12 and $15. And where can they get the tickets?
Performing Arts Center box office.
Okay.
However,
Yes.
Mary Zolli,
Yes, thank you.
in
Oh,
all
right.
her glory, has decided that there are people who have difficulty getting out
Okay.
to get tickets,
Right.
and she would be very happy to go to their home,
Okay.
get the money, go to the box office, and bring them a ticket.
Okay, that's great.
And we, I don't know if we have her number up
Well,
on
we
the-
can just say it right now. Go ahead and give her
Okay,
number and her
number
email.
is area code 415-519-7839, or you can email her at mzolli58@gmail.com.
Perfect.
And that was very kind of her, and she also wants to remind people, if you don't have a ride to Clubhouse 3, I mean the Performing Arts Center,
Uh-huh.
you can make a reservation for the bus to pick you up.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Mary probably pick you up if
She-
you wanted
she-
to.
Yeah, right.
Probably would.
But she's
That's Mary.
Yeah, she's going to help in the lobby.
Yeah.
We are asking people to dress up glamorously.
Oh, that's
This
right.
is
You're
a
gonna have the red
glamour
carpet.
event. We're going to have the red carpet. We have our celebrity lookalikes
Right.
who I
Yeah.
believe you've seen.
I have seen them.
Cher, Marilyn Monroe, Betty Boop, and of course, Kim Novak.
Now, they do a great job. They really
There
do.
they are.
Oh, there they are. Oh, how funny. Oh, yes, that's, look at that.
She's a dead ringer.
And they're having so much fun.
And they're new to the club. They've never performed
Oh,
before.
okay.
And they are marketing our show in a way we've never done before,
Mm-hmm.
making appearances at Club 19. We're looking to do a car parade this weekend
Oh, fun.
with a convertible and have the girls waving
no, that's
and
great.
then pass out flyers.
Oh, that's great. How many tickets have you sold so far?
Not sure.
Okay.
We have a new director,
okay.
Ron Sarno.
Okay.
He lives in the village. We didn't know him before. He's still working, so he says he's been here 5 years. And he's new to the Theater Guild and to directing our shows. And we have a music director who will be on the stage playing piano.
Playing live.
Oh, good.
Playing live, which is also something that, you know, we haven't done much of in the past. So we're trying to innovate and involve and evolve as well.
Right.
And, you know, we hope everybody will come down and support us because it's for the village. You know?
Exactly.
Yes.
And if they don't get tickets ahead of time, will they be sold at the box office?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, great. So if they just want to show up, they can.
Yes,
But buy them in advance because we anticipate long lines at the box office.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you so much for the
All right.
information.
Thank
Good luck
you
to
for having
you.
us.
Yay.
All right. Oh, and we'll be right back after this, but don't forget to get your tickets for October 19th, 20th, and the 21st for Chasing Dreams. We'll be right back after this.
Hiring a realtor you trust is the first step in selling your home. Selecting an escrow company that can safeguard your money and personal information throughout the transaction is the next step. Escrow Options will guarantee the safety of your personal information and funds from the risks of wire fraud and cyber theft. Choose the escrow company that works for you. Escrow Options Group, protecting consumer assets in escrow since 2005.
Would you like to save money like we do? I want to introduce you to our granddaughter, Erin Reed, who's a Medicare advisor. Erin, can you save my neighbors and friends money as you have done with Grandpa and me?
Many of the plans I offer have $0 monthly premiums and can help save you money. There are many different options out there when it comes to Medicare coverage, and I represent all of them. But more importantly, I represent you as the individual. Call today for a free plan comparison.
Hi, it's Desiree from Irvine Subaru, where families come first. As a family-ran dealership, your family's safety is our #1 priority. Come in and find the perfect Subaru from the largest selection of Subarus in Orange County. All models are top safety picks by the Insurance Institute of Highway Safety. We offer the ideal balance of safety, performance, and economy. Irvine Subaru, more Subarus, more safety, more performance, more love.
The Laguna Hills Lodge is very proud to have been awarded the TripAdvisor Award of Excellence for the last 5 years. Discover this family-friendly boutique hotel and enjoy our crystal clear pool and spa, beautiful gardens, and convenient location. Our designer upgraded rooms feature luxury comforts of much higher priced hotel chains and include free continental breakfast, parking, Wi-Fi, and more. We match the lowest price you can find online. Ask about our Laguna Woods special offer.
Cadillac has been synonymous with quality for over 100 years. We share that philosophy here at Suburban Cadillac of Costa Mesa. It's our mission to engineer a quality shopping experience.
Lease this Cadillac Escalade for only $879 per month during our Made to Move sales event.
Visit our showroom today or browse our inventory online at CadillacOC.com. Suburban Cadillac of Costa Mesa. Quality defined.
Well, today I'd like to welcome from the Florence Sylvester Memorial Senior Center, of course you know Shirley Witt, and we also have today Marlene Bridges. I think most people know you.
I hope so.
I think
I've been around the community for a while.
Right over across the parking lot.
Yes.
Village Real Estate.
Village Real Estate Services across the parking lot from Channel 6, exactly.
Yes. And Shirley, the reason Marlene is here today.
The reason Marlene is here today is because she's been a great supporter
of
Age Well Senior Services and the Florence Sylvester Senior Center. And we had our casino night a couple weeks ago, and she was one of our big supporters for that. And I want to thank you, Marlene, very much for helping us have a great evening, a successful evening, you know, to help raise funds for the Senior Center. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate
it's
it.
one of the most fun nights of the year. We put it on our calendar. It is, so next year, make sure that you watch the paper for casino night. It is it's such a fun event.
Now, you have been a great supporter of them for many years and a part of the community around here. Why is it you work with them the way you do? And why do you think that you provide the services to them? And
what a great question. I mean,
I know the reason.
I love supporting it's not really a charity, but supporting an organization where I can actually see where the money's going.
Right.
Every time I go to Florence Sylvester or any of the centers that we operate, I can see the people that are benefiting so much, and it's so hands-on. It's different from sending money to a national charity, a national organization. You don't get to see the benefit that the people are getting. One of my favorite things that happened not too long ago, I was sitting with one of my clients, and her doorbell rang, and she said, "Oh, that's my angel." And it turned out it was a Meals on Wheels driver bringing her Meals on Wheels delivery. And the lady came in and looked in the refrigerator to make sure that there was nothing that had spoiled or passed the expiration date. Said, "Ooh, looks like you have a few extra meals here. What's going on? Are you not eating?" And she was really checking. It's really a wellness check and a safety check.
Yeah.
It's not just delivering a meal.
And, you know, Shirley, you've talked about this before, even Meals on Wheels, which is a national program, but when you get to the senior center, or Age Well in general, your money stays local, right? It doesn't, there are many organizations you might give locally, but then there's a certain chunk of that money that goes to the national organization, which is fine as well, but people know it's going here.
100% stays to Age Well and the Florence Sylvester.
And that's what makes a charity like yours, or I should say, you know, foundation, or, you know, whatever you'd like to call it, special to this area and all of South Orange County.
Right.
The Florence Sylvester Senior Center is very near and dear to my heart because it's close, it's local, it's a place that I see very often. One of the things that is overlooked is the congregate meals. And there are actually, we need a new name for it because congregate meals sounds a little strange, but what it is people that can come into the center during the week and have lunch.
Yeah.
And it's not, again, it's not just a meal. It's socialization. And so many of us, as we get a little older, it just gets really easy to just stay at home, watch TV, and you know, maybe order something in, or just open a can of something, or put something in the microwave. It's so important for all of us to socialize, to have some socialization. And this gives people an opportunity to get out, meet and greet other people. And I'll tell you, you go over to Florence Sylvester and that place is bustling. Our board of directors has a hard time finding a slot where we can have a room to have a meeting once a month because the rooms are all in such demand.
Yeah.
There are so many services that are provided. We were talking in the green room about my sweetheart is very nervous about going and taking his driving test to get his license renewed. And Shirley says, well, have him come over and, you know, we have a tutor over there that can help him. So there are so many services that you just don't even think about. So that's why I love Age Well.
Yeah.
So many services are provided. Some of them are very visible, but some of them are very invisible.
Right. You know, they do a lot of different things that people may not know about, and you know, they can find out in the booklet here, but they go around in the community and help people out in many different ways. A lot of the times the services that they offer throughout the year, depending on the time of the year, you offer a tax service, you offer financial services and things like this, and these are all people, Shirley, that you folks vet. You make sure it's all in the up and up, and that really want to be a part of it because they want to help this area.
Exactly, absolutely. We vet any outside companies that come in, you know, to help us out, because if our philosophy is if myself or the staff cannot help you with a problem or a question, then we surround ourselves with people in the community who can. But it's very important that I make sure that our seniors are protected and safe, and before I hand them off.
Yeah. Now, as far as Village Real Estate, how long have you been in this community?
Village Real Estate has been here for 7 years. I've been working here for about 17.
Yeah.
So I'm a newbie.
Yeah, you are. And you know, you help out in many different ways with Age Well in general. You're on their board, am I right?
Yes, I'm president of the board
and
presently.
so what you do is not only I know you give some seminars and things like that, but you give your time, your company gives money in many different ways,
Yes.
whether it's casino night or the senior prom or throughout the year.
Right. Senior prom is coming up. We're very excited about that. And that is one of the ways that I contribute. I typically will buy 2 tables, and 1 table is given to people who may not be able to afford a ticket on their own. And the other table is for our company and some of our friends, and usually about 10 of us. And it's always such a fun event. So I look forward to sponsoring that every year. We usually have a good group of supporters, and we have a lot of fun watching the king and queen be crowned. We pick the oldest man and the oldest woman, and they come up and they get their crown and their cape and their flowers and their crowns, and it's just so fun, and it's a great photo op. We also have some volunteers from the Irvine Police Department, male and female, who come and make sure that if anybody wants to dance and doesn't have a partner, they have a partner.
That's
and
right.
it's just so fun. So it's not really set up to be a fundraiser. It's really something that that AgeWell does to give back to the community, to all of those people that maybe weren't able to attend their senior prom because of World War II.
Right. And that's how it started, of course.
Correct.
It's sort of the premise has changed a bit over the years, but that's how it started.
How it started 27 years ago.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's been 27 years. Wow.
And the senior prom is on November 4th at the Irvine Marriott. The tickets are $55. Great band, great dancing. It's a fun, good evening.
Yeah, and you know, throughout the year, all the different things that you folks do, I think that maybe people who are new to this community don't really know what you're about and what is offered there, and it's tremendous. There's something there every single day.
Yeah, there is.
And Marlene, as you said, if you just want a place to go and have lunch, you know, make it a routine once a week or whatever it might be, that's something that you can do, and it's a nominal charge, and you get to be with people.
Right.
And all the different seminars coming up, and I know this time of the year you often have things that have to do with Medicare and things like that, and then
lots of Medicare seminars, and in fact our annual flu shot clinic and resource fair is October 25th. So please start at 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock at the senior center, free flu shots, and it's imperative to everybody, please get your flu shots, irregardless of whether it's from us or the pharmacy or your doctor. It's imperative that we don't spread that flu like we did last year or the year before. It was pretty rampant. So please.
This clinic is such a painless way to get your flu shot, no pun intended, because you're there, you're standing in line talking with people from the community. There are different vendors there that are giving information about the services that they provide. It's a free flu shot. A couple of years ago, I went over to Costco to have a flu shot, and I think we sat there and waited for an hour and a half. And it would have been so much more fun to be waiting in line with other people. And I've never waited an hour and a half for a flu shot at this,
it's quick.
At
quick.
At the clinic. So.
Yeah, so please stop in.
Now that's the 25th.
October 25th.
Okay.
At 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
So is an appointment needed, or just show up between 1 and you have 1 to 4? Okay.
The lines are not long.
All right.
The lines are not long.
Very good.
Just get in line with somebody you like.
That's right.
Or someone who looks friendly.
Well, you know what? If Shirley's there, there you go.
What can we say?
There's already somebody people. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad.
You as well.
Yeah, you take care. Shirley, we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And thank you again.
Absolutely.
All right. We'll be right back.
If you have Medicare, you got to get Alignment Health Plan's Black Card. It's a member-only benefit, unlike anything I've ever seen, giving you access to one-on-one health support any time of day or night. Need to schedule an appointment or need a ride there? They'll take care of it. Now you can talk to a doctor 24 hours a day. Call them and get a card of your own, and all the benefits you deserve, too.
information, visit medterracbd.com.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sean Thomas. Sports Talk. Come join me here every Thursday morning at 11:30 a.m. for sports news, highlights, and interviews for all of Laguna Woods and around the world. Put it on your calendar. It's a great way to start your day with me and the Sports Talk way.
I'm a strong believer that there's something for everyone out there. But some people never stop searching. I've looked long and hard through these parts, and I thank my lucky stars I stumbled across a special place, a unique place, where you never know what you'll find. The Trading Post, only on Channel 6.
Do you hear but not understand? I have good news for you. A proprietary system for verifying hearing correction, Verified Best Speech Clarity, is now available through the All-American Hearing Network. This means hearing improvement can now be verified and documented. Your individual hearing correction is guaranteed in writing. Call today to reserve your complimentary private consultation and experience word clarity dialed back into focus on the spot. Try AMP, the world's smallest hearing aid at an unbelievably small price, just $750. It's ready to go in one visit, comfortable to wear, and virtually invisible when worn. Yes, you can now have verified best speech clarity. Hear every word. Call today to reserve your complimentary private consultation and experience word clarity dialed back into focus on the spot, risk-free.
Yeah, just welcome back. Well, with me today are a couple guests that might be familiar to you. We have the mayor of the city of Laguna Woods, Carol Moore, today.
Good morning.
Nice to see you.
Great to be here.
Yeah, welcome. And we have David Cohen. And you've probably seen David Cohen get up at meetings both at the city and locally here, some of our board meetings, because he has a passion for dogs. And what we're talking about today is the dog park. And you probably know the last year or so, there's been a little history with it there that we're going to go over, but A Place for Paws is as it's called. I love the name, is up and running. And we're going to get, first from you, Carol, let's get a little background on this, because this is a dog park that had been around for a while. And really what happened was the fact that the way things were written up years ago, I'm not sure the exact reason, but it had to be looked who oversees this dog park, the city, GRF, Third Mutual even, and Carol's a resident of Third. You're still a resident of Third,
Correct.
right? So there was this conundrum that thankfully everybody came together and worked out.
Well, it turned out that the city didn't have access to the rights of that space, and there was also the negative aspects, the positive aspects, obviously, being that people in our community have dogs and want a spot to take them to exercise. I believe there are over 5,000 dogs in the community.
6,000.
He knows. I trust his number. It's over 5, it's 6. Okay, so it's 6,000 dogs in the community, and you realize that we're with the size of actual size of our community, that makes it a fairly high number.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have a lot of dogs, and the dog park location, the city didn't truly have access to legally to that property. And the second part being there was a building nearby, and there were aspects that were offensive to the building, the people who lived in that building. So the dog park now became an issue. What do we do? And working together, we are now moving the dog park to the opposite side of the current parking lot. So it's 164 feet, is it not?
I know, it's 6,400 square feet.
Square feet. Okay, I was thinking. We're talking about two different
It's still a long ridge route.
It's a long, narrow.
Yeah, it's still in the basic location. It's just being shifted. Yeah.
Yeah, they're actually moving. If you go into the existing park, as you drive in, it's going to be to the right, they're taking what was a walking trail and making that into the park, and they're going to be taking the existing facility and making it into a walking trail.
Yeah, yeah. Which is going to, you know, it's going to work out for everyone. And this shows when different entities work together, what can happen.
Well, the challenge was the funding, because the city doesn't have a lot of, I have to speak up for the city.
Yeah.
The city's challenge is lack of money.
Yeah.
And the city works very well on very little funding, and I think very efficiently. However, when these kinds of things come along, we have to find a way to meet the challenge, and that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. It started off as with a little bit of a shock value, and I just want to say, sort of a priori. I like dogs a lot. I have 2 very large dogs. I don't have a passion for them, but I have a passion for the people who own the dogs.
Yeah.
He does.
And you know, I always looked at this place for paws is not P-A-W-S, but P-A-U-S-E.
Yeah, right.
You know, Fluffy will be happy wherever you put Fluffy.
Yeah.
But it's a place where people come and meet. We have a community with a lot of abilities, people walkers, people look out for each other. So it really became a social interaction, not just of canines, but of people as well. But you know, it started off as a very adversarial process because we heard immediately the dog park is being closed for various reasons.
I remember. I was out there. I think I was speaking to you on that. Yeah, out on the
But
streets.
you know, it quickly became a collegial process.
Yes.
With the city and the protesters, we became collaborators. And I want to compliment the city because they've done a yeoman's job under a lot of constraints. I mean, for example, the park is cut in half because that's an area that GRF controlled, and the back area is what Third Mutual controlled, and we could never get any feedback from Third Mutual. And then GRF itself, the Golden Rain Foundation, donated the area for the new park.
Yeah.
The city has put in a tremendous amount of money. They're putting in, if you don't mind me saying, they're putting in for the existing new facility $500,000, thereabouts. They've increased what they originally said in the estimate. The odor control, that's one of the reasons the park was supposed to open on October 20th. It'll be opening sometime in early November. The odor control is being enhanced. The foliage, the trees are being made bigger because, again, we have an aged population that is more affected by sun. And that's phase 1 of the project. Phase 2 is the city is then building a 1,700 square foot park with a separate entrance for timid dogs. So,
oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
yeah.
So I'm not a gushy type of person, but the city has really stepped to the plate on this, and we as users of the park, and we as part of the Dog Park Advisory Committee, work with the city to try to help them, advise them, listen to them.
Yeah.
And to raise funds. You know, the Dog Club of Laguna Woods has given thousands of dollars over the years for the existing facility. We want to continue that. I mean, as you have on the board there.
We got the Founders Wall. Tell us about this.
Yeah, these are this is for individuals and businesses. Okay, this is for individuals and businesses who want to be part of the beginning of the park as people who help fund the park. And we have various iterations here. You can go from bronze all the way to diamond. Your name will be inscribed depending on the size of inscribed your name or your name of your wife or partner will be inscribed in there.
Or the name of your dog.
Well, that's
Can you do that?
No, actually not.
No,
but
I'm
there's
surprised.
another thing. There's another thing.
Oh, okay, all right.
Because our goal is to raise money. I mean, so far we have about 5,000. Our goal is to raise 10,000. We've gotten some business contributions, but not as much. But again, it's if we sit at a Dog Club Advisory Committee and ask the city for improvements, we have to be willing to contribute to those improvements.
You have the form there. I want to know where people can pick this up. And we have the the main part on the screen there, but the bottom of it
is the actual application.
Is the actual application. Now, obviously, at the city.
These are tax deductible.
They're tax deductible, and they're all over. They're all over.
Okay.
They're also online.
Okay. I want to see that.
They've been placed on next door Laguna Woods.
They're City Hall. You can also obtain a copy there.
All right, and again, there's all different contribution levels here. Yeah.
And we've copied the park to some. It's going to be larger. We've copied the park to some extent from the Lake Forest Park. I mean, the park that we have right now is archaic. The matting is old. We've used their artificial turf. You can't have natural grass. I mean, All you have to do is go down to Laguna Canyon Dog Park, which has natural grass after a rainstorm, and it's unusable for 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. We have strong odor control. We're building a 6-foot wall to separate the village, the golf course, from there. We have a 3-foot wall on the street side, but on top of that wall, we're putting metal slatting fence. So it's going to be very insulated from the public.
All right, we're just about out of time, and I want to tell people that you need to contribute by October 31st.
Correct.
31st, yes.
That gives you time.
And the founders,
Okay, and
Great
beyond that, you
opportunity.
can still contribute.
Just very quickly, very quickly.
Okay.
We have other ways of collecting money. One of those that people have brought up to us when we took a poll is people would like to have memorial plaques for their dogs, or maybe plaques with sayings, like you said.
Additional to the founders.
Additional, and they will be put up, and they will have various price iterations.
All right, very good. Thank you both for coming on.
Thank you so much for having us.
When different groups work together, what can be accomplished.
Thank you very much. So much.
Good to see you, Carol.
Good to see you too.
David, always a pleasure. Thank you. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Sharon. I am so pleased to welcome you to JTV. We're a 24/7 home shopping network focused exclusively on jewelry and gemstones. And because we believe every woman deserves to be lifted up, we love to help her sparkle, keep her informed, and make her smile. Our viewer is passionate about jewelry and gemstones, and we share her passion. Because of that, she keeps coming back, making us one of the top retailers in the United States. We sell extraordinary products at extraordinary prices. Welcome to JTV.
Did you know that we are living longer, healthier lives than ever before? And did you know that social interaction, brain stimulation, and exercise improve your quality of life? Did you know the Saddleback College Emeritus Institute offers 200 tuition-free classes to older adults in South Orange County? With over 30-plus locations between Lake Forest and San Clemente, it has never been easier to take advantage of your third act of life. Sign up today.
#1 choice for wood flooring and more is LA Carpet.
Now during their 2-day sale, visit their showroom now and get 65% off wood flooring, laminate, and waterproof flooring.
Plus, get 5-year, 0% financing.
#1 for you.
Hello, Laguna Woods. My name is Rick Bradford, and I am the pastor of Saddleback Church of Laguna Woods. I would like to invite you to join your friends and neighbors right here in Clubhouse 5 every Sunday as we worship, as we enjoy a free breakfast, and as we learn from our pastor, Rick Warren, the author of the best-selling book, The Purpose-Driven Life. Please be assured that you will be warmly welcomed at either our 9 or 11 a.m. service. I look forward to meeting you personally.
I choose to make friends out of neighbors.
I choose to start a new chapter.
I choose to live an active lifestyle.
Choose to experience the good life at Villa Valencia. Call or visit us today.
We have a really nice movie. That's the best way to describe it.
We need sweaters.
I know, we need sweaters. Coming up on Friday, this is a documentary, Won't You Be My Neighbor? And it really explores the life and the lessons and the legacy of Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And this is just a great movie. There was a PBS version of this as well, very similar, that I saw. This one was released to theaters not too long ago. And like I said, it goes over his life. It's a lot of documentary footage and interviews with his family and him. You know, there were interviews over him. I didn't realize he passed away about 15 years ago.
It's been that long, wow.
Yeah, but just a wonderful, you know, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. It's still shown in repeats.
Well, I used to watch him.
Yeah, yeah. I remember my sister watching it when she was growing up.
Yeah.
So this will be on Friday. About an hour and a half, not a real long movie, and 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock. And some of the people who are in this were on the show with him years and years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, really
Cool.
good. Looking forward to that one.
Yeah. All right, and then Monday we have a movie called Tully, and that's with Charlize Theron, who always plays some very unusual characters, I think, in some movies, so it should be good. This will be on Monday, October 15th at 2 and 6 p.m. It's about Marlo. She's a New York suburbanite who's about to give birth to her third child. Her husband, Ron, is loving and works hard, but remains clueless about the demands that motherhood puts on his wife. When the baby is born, Marlo's wealthy brother hires a nightmare nanny named Tully to help his sister handle the workload. Hesitant at first, Marlo soon learns to appreciate all that Tully does, forming a special bond with her new life-saving friend. And again, that stars Charlize Theron, Mackenzie Davis, and Ron Livingston. And that'll be on October 15th, Monday at 2 and 6 p.m.
Yep, looks like a very different
interesting
movie.
again.
Yep, but she does great work, and
oh yeah,
yeah,
always
it's gonna
brings
be a
those
good
characters
movie.
to life.
Now our weather is just, I'm loving this weather. We're getting the overnight fog that comes in. The marine layer sticks around till about mid-morning and then breaks apart. May have a little drizzle tomorrow simply because of the thick marine layer overnight. And then as we move forward, we're going to start to warm things up, particularly on Sunday. It's not going to be that warm. I have 78. It's going to be between 78 and 80 on Sunday and Monday, maybe Tuesday, which is a little more normal, believe it or not. Normal temperatures are about 77. We're below normal right now, which is great. Around Orange County, beach is about 68. Everywhere else, low to mid 70s. And as I mentioned, look at Big Bear, going down to 30 degrees at night. My wife and daughter are going up there this weekend.
They might be able to make some snow soon.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's true. We could have an early ski season. We'll see. And Palm Springs about 85. So there you have it. You take care and join us tomorrow. We're going to have another good show for you.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.